So it's 7 o'clock, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I am Chanti with Completely Crafty by Chanti. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I'm here with my girlfriend, Susan.
Hello.
She will keep me company so that I'm not talking to myself throughout the night.
I enjoy it.
So I have made several changes tonight on what we were going to make. My goal was I wanted to make a Mother's Day wreath, but I didn't have the right mesh. I'm trying to think. I'll have to move it. I feel like the camera might need to be moved back a little bit, but I'll move it back once
like the whole stand back?
Yeah, but
okay.
I think if I just move this, we'll be fine. So I'm going to get, instead, we're going to
do it while we're early on.
Okay.
All right, just, sorry.
Let's see if that looks better.
Gotta make it crooked.
Nope, that's good. That's
sure?
good. All right.
Okay.
Nope, we're good.
Okay.
All right. So I originally wanted to make this Mother's Day sign, and it says, it's a Bible verse. She's confidently trusts the Lord to take care of her. Psalms 112:7. So I was going to do this, and I have my ribbon, but I don't have the right kind of mesh, and I need another accent. Then I was going to do one of the patriotic, but I was like, no, I really want it to be Mother's Day.
This is going to be awesome. They're going to love this.
So I have this sign. It says Country Life. And so when my cousin was here a couple of weeks ago, she was like, you got to pair that with sunflowers or lemons. So I have a couple lemon stems, and I'm going to see how it looks. So I have this lemon. I have it's purple blue color with a little accent of yellow, and then I have these little white ones. So we're gonna first go ahead and I'm gonna get myself together because I have so much stuff going on.
Your azaleas by your front door are really pretty, by the way.
Oh, I know, they're getting in there.
So pretty.
Hopefully we'll get to work on it maybe this week and trim them up a little bit. I'm going to move some of the things out so that it's not a hot mess up here. So, all right, but first I'm going to go ahead and actually I'm going to build my base first. It's a lot going on, so I apologize for all the craziness. So
I actually think this is a great idea for Mother's Day because I don't think it has to say Mother's Day on it, and which I think is nice also. But this is really pretty.
How's everybody doing? Hi, Donna. She said hi, Susan.
Hi, Donna.
I'm going to do 2 and see how far that gets me. All right, so let's do our base first. So I'm using this Grapevine Wreath. And my glue pot is somewhat ready, but we'll see what we can do.
It looks like it's changed a lot just since you were staring at it.
All right, so I'm going to dip that in here, get as much as I can on the stem.
Oh, that is good.
I tried to clean out, this base had so many leaves in it. It's just like, just don't understand. I'm gonna have to try to figure out another supplier because this is just too much work. Trying to and I'm afraid that it's not going to the glue's going to come apart once the leaves fall out. So I want to make sure that I have a nice binding for it. Oh, she said, Susan, I see the back of your head.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't wash it today. I just threw it up.
That was hot, Donna. Hopefully, hey, Nikki. Hopefully, we don't get kicked off. Facebook has been having some issues with some of their lives. Some of my coaches have been kicked off several times throughout last evening and Monday evening as well. So we're going to cross our fingers and hope that we don't get kicked off tonight. I think I am just going to use these.
I love the ribbon.
On my lemons?
I really do. Have you tried that lemonade icy from Chick-fil-A?
Oh, yes.
I haven't tried it. Is it really good?
Yes.
I'll have to get
Well,
it.
I love their, I love their lemonade. And when I
do
go,
like their lemonade.
I say I want a large with no ice.
Oh, right.
Don't fill it up with the ice. I want the lemonade. I have ice at home.
Smart. I like 2/3
Lillian.
sweet tea and 1/3 lemonade.
Oh,
So it's kind of yeah. Hi everyone. Hopefully you can't see my head now. That's not a pretty one.
I'm gonna snip that off. Looks like it bent a little bit.
It's already coming to life.
All right, so we have our base. Just to give it a little bit of covering. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to work on my, clean my space. I'm going to work on my ribbon, our bow.
You have to get a Mickey sticker to put on the center of the little.
Oh yeah.
That'd be cute.
So I'm going to use just this beige tan. I'm just going to do a basic bow along with the ones that have lemons on it. So nothing fancy. We'll let the lemons speak for themselves. How about that? And hopefully we're going to determine whether or not we're actually going to add the sign or if we're just going to leave the lemons. So, and I'm going to make 6-inch tails. And I'm going to alternate the ribbon. So sorry, you'll hear that scraping noise a couple of times, so I apologize. Twist it. And I'm going to do a 6-inch loop on this one as well. Did everyone get a chance to go out and enjoy this nice weather we're having? Trent took Rome for a nice long walk. He came back panting like he had never been outside before. I'm like, poor baby. I said, he's used to our mile walk in the morning. He's not used to, they did.
And it was warm today.
Yes, a long walk. So Susan is a photographer, and so she was just in Morgantown
My first trip
at
there.
a photo shoot, taking pictures of someone who's graduating from nursing school. So she had a photo shoot this past weekend.
It was fun. I had a good time.
Oh, good.
And I respect, nursing. I mean, I could never do that. And I'm always very humbled when I'm around somebody that
Who did it? Yeah.
spent 4 years, it's, I guess, her BSN. So, yeah.
And she's coming out ahead if she has her BSN, because
Yes.
that's what most hospitals want you to have. So
Yep.
she's doing good. I think I might just do one more of the lemons, so we can bring that yellow out.
I love it.
This ribbon is nice and thick, which is nice because it holds its form. But I am doing a bad job with my twist. But, and I'm just going to do one more. Just as my center loop.
It's a total coincidence, but my girl that I took the photos, her last name's Lemon.
Oh, is it?
It's short.
That's funny. It was meant to be then.
I just like it's just so cute.
The lemons was meant to be. Because I wasn't feeling well this week, you know. It really, and like I really didn't know what I was going to do today. Only because I kept changing my mind. I had a plan, but it just didn't work out. So I'm trying to keep the ribbons tight as I add my...
So you got zip tie and wire.
The zip tie is just
So
to
one's
keep it
the-
tight.
right.
And then
The other one helps you put it on.
put it in the
Nice.
grapevine. And hopefully that should perk up once I put it in side. I'll fluff it up. Sometimes I cleaned it out, but then I also used some binding wire to squeeze it back in because I was afraid that the stems would come out. So I'm using this little tool.
Oh.
One of my coaches, she uses it a lot. So
That's the
picked me
kind of
up
needle
a
I
bit.
need to sew with. I
Oh,
can see
so
where
you
they
can
get the.
see.
I don't do a lot of sewing, but you know, you gotta fix a button or a seam or something.
Yep, I know. So does anyone have any plans for Mother's Day? Taking mom out or the kids taking you out? My mommy's in heaven, so I won't. But my son asked me if I could be at his place by 4. So I don't know what he's doing. So
Cooking you something yummy, hopefully.
yes, or on the grill.
Mm-hmm.
He likes to grill too. So this is cute.
I love it.
We'll cut the tails once we figure out.
I like the natural look and then the lemons popping.
So here is what we have so far, and we'll cut the tails once we get the lemons and the other flowers, and we'll see how much we need to leave on or how much we want to take off. But that is our start, and I'm just getting my glue strings out. Okay, I might have to use my big stem cutter because this is kind of thick. Yeah.
I love that it's light springy, like baby green.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
I really think it's so pretty.
Much easier than having to use this hand pump, so.
That thing is serious.
It was one of my tools on my wish list. You know, you can do your job, but I mean, be more efficient if you have the right tools. So.
Sure.
All right, so I'm just going to separate some of these stems. Uh-oh, I just lost a piece. And I'm going to see how far down. I might have to cut it some more. Yeah.
Kind of look like ficus leaves a little bit, but I'm definitely not. I don't have a green thumb, so I'm just kind of.
Well, wouldn't say I have a green thumb, but I just know what I like, and I learned what's pretty, but I couldn't name anything.
Mm-hmm.
See if I can get it as close as possible. I don't like the way that looks. We'll have to see if I can hide that some way. Okay. So the stem is still too long.
Better to be conservative though, just in case.
Right. Right, instead of being too short. Well, it's because it's so thick. Okay, all right, here we go.
Oh, that's perfect.
And what I'll do is I'll use my glue gun to get it in
This
place.
is so good. I want some key lime pie now. I'm like thinking lemon lime. I've always got.
Weren't we talking pie the
We
last
probably
time?
were. I
I think we were talking pie the last time you were here.
I know they're lemons, but I saw the green and I started thinking of key lime pie.
Get the lemon to stick up a little bit. And then I have, this was on a Grapevine, and I use this for another project. So I'm just going to cut a little bit of this off. We don't need that greenery. Let's see if I can add a couple of pieces. My Aunt Donna said, yum, yum, key lime pie.
You have a great eye at seeing what goes well together.
I'm glad you think so.
I definitely do. Most definitely.
It's, you know, I believe I'm a creative person, you know, but
You are.
I also, you know, am very hard on myself. So, like, I'm always second guessing, you know, is that right? You know, I know what I like, and I realize that, you know, I have to trust that what I'm doing will turn out okay. So I haven't glued everything down. But I will go back. So we have.
That is so nice.
We have the beginnings.
Wow.
Uh-oh, this one came out. That's because it's not glued in, but let me go ahead and do that.
My mind is always wandering. I'm going in my mind from key lime pie to thinking be cool to go to the Keys. I've never been there.
Alrighty.
I can't help it.
Get a couple of glue sticks. I feel like there was one on this side. I will go back through because I don't like to see the glue. I will use some moss and I will glue it down with the moss so that, you know, the customer doesn't see the glue or the stems, just to clean it up a little bit. But I'm holding it up because I don't want my ribbon to get in the glue. Next, I'm just going to add a couple of pops of this. Let's see.
It's very complimentary.
Oh, someone is asking to push it closer to the camera. You have to forgive the ribbons because they're not cut yet. All right, I'm going to add some of these blue purple flowers with the hint of yellow. I'll add them small first and then see where I need to fill it. If you haven't seen my posts last week, I did 6 grapevines with tulips. There was orange, yellow, pink, blue and cream, purple and cream.
Called up. That sounds beautiful. I wanted to go see the tulips in DC so bad this year, and I'm lucky I got to see some cherry blossoms in Old Town,
okay.
Alexandria, but we didn't get to make it back. But I don't even know if the tulips are still there or not. I know they don't last too long.
No, like, because once that gust of wind starts.
True.
I do know this house that I pass leaving a development on our main road, she has the prettiest tulips in her yard, and I'm like, I don't know how, and the variety of colors, I'm like, so pretty. But I'm hearing that it's supposed to get windy in a couple of days, so
the night before recycles. It's always windy the night before recycles. It never fails.
I think I'm going to add a couple more of
oh, Chanti, it's so pretty.
Of the blue. Just a couple of more pieces. Just to give it some balance. Because it's peeping through.
Very pretty. You have to keep your eye out. We get Orioles up in the front of the neighborhood too.
Oh, really?
We do. I haven't seen any this year yet. I think Paul said he saw one, but they always come around. Just in the front, that one area.
I feel like I want to cut my ribbons now because I feel like they're in the way. I'm going to cut them at different lengths. Oh, I did it wrong. I did it wrong again. I am definitely having issues today.
Oh, that looks good.
Good shoes, lady. All right, I might do add this weight. Just to balance out some of this green that's in here. You know what? It's going to be one of those nights. One of those nights. That's okay. I don't know why I had a brain fart. It's all the lights.
All the startling.
All the stuff, right? Okay. Ooh, more tails. Just so that the bow doesn't overtake the wreath, I'm going to roll the ribbons up just a little bit. And then look into adding some of the white.
Is Mr. Roman here? He sacked out somewhere. I don't see him.
Oh, I'm sure he's probably knocked out upstairs. For sure. His little tongue was hanging out. He was, oh my goodness, poor baby. Again, he's used to walking long in the morning when it's nice and cool.
Sure.
It's like it was hot out.
It was hot and the humidity was high today.
It's glue. It's awful. All right, I'm going to put one on the side here.
I think we have one more day in the 80s and then we're back to the 60s.
I just turned the heat off though today. But I didn't turn the air on. But I turned the heat off and I'm like,
Well, it feels good.
we'll just have to, it feels good down here up on the first level. It was a little warm. What do you guys think so far?
Wow. I love it.
Let me
Love,
see
love,
if
love it.
I just need to fix this bow. I'm not feeling the bow.
Lemons.
The bow seems a little crowded. I might just make these tails a little bit shorter. Thank you, Linda. Just going to make the tails just a little bit shorter because I feel like it's crowding the middle of the wreath. And we don't want that.
I like the purple with it too. Good choice.
Well, purple is my favorite color. I was going for blue, but I didn't have any blue filler. So, but purple's my favorite. So,
I think
it's close to. It's close to blue. Work on that bow because I'm not feeling the bow. But I think I might come through and add a couple more of the, oops, can you see it from this angle? How's that? Probably some blue up at the top because I feel like it's nice and full at the bottom, but maybe get a couple pieces of up here at the top. Oh, thanks, babe. Trent's watching.
How was your ice cream cone?
That might be nice right there. I'm still not feeling these. Not feeling these tails. Right. He said it was delicious. All right, what do you guys think? I like it as it is. Okay, thank you.
I do too.
Okay. So this would be a nice Mother's Day gift if you know someone who loves just yellow or lemons or, you know, spring like decor. I will work on that bow a little bit more. Thank you, Nina. And I will hopefully get some material so that I can actually do that Mother's Day wreath. Maybe when Trent and I go out this weekend. Because technically April was a no spend month for me. I was trying to be good. So Saturday is May 1st. So I can spend some money. So I will buy some supplies. Again, if you happen to see any of my videos on my business page, please be sure to share them with your friends. Would love to have them come on and join the community here. And if you, again, I have my training class coming up on the 8th. So if we have any of our local family around, if you want a nice Mother's Day gift, I would love. He said, but you started to spend month yesterday. Not true. Not true. If you know anyone that's in the area, Berryville is only a half hour from here. And if you're in Maryland, Frederick, another half hour maybe. So if you know anyone who's interested in learning and wants to make their own wreath, let them know. I'll be doing a class at the Berryville, Clark County Recreation Center on Saturday the 8th from 11 to 1, I believe, is the time. You can go to their website to register. But here is our project for this evening. I thank you for hanging out with me and Susan.
You did a
And
gorgeous job, Chanti. I really love it.
thank you. And I will talk to you guys next week. Thank you guys and be blessed.
Have a great week.